Hello everybody. It's taken us 8 months to prepare for this trip to Kruger National Park.
And here we are, all packed and ready. So come with us and may the journey begin.
Our trip started in the beautiful Cape Winelands with our first stop for fresh provisions at the Worcester Mall. A long trip lay ahead of us, starting from home near Tulbagh, up the N1 with 6 overnight stops to get to Crocodile Bridge and then through the park to Crook's Corner. As we headed north up the N1 from Worcester, our journey started in earnest to reach Kruger National Park for our first overnight stop.
Here we are at Tulbagh River.
Yes.
Yeah, Tulbagh River truck stop and our first little breakfast stop on our way.
Well, breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it.
And all the nice food and a nice coffee. And it's Keith and Elmarie, Footloose-in-Africa on our way. And our next stop is going to be Barberton West.
Karoo National
Karoo
Park.
National Park tonight.
We could hardly contain our excitement as we approached the Karoo National Park entrance.
We're about to leave Karoo National Park this morning. We had a lovely night and a little coffee now and all packed behind us in the bush. And so we're going to hit the road. It's about 7 o'clock now.
We're early birds.
Yeah, we've got about 400 kilometers to go till we get to Gariep Dam tonight. So
Roadworks ahead.
lots of roadworks ahead, thousands of trucks. Got to take it slowly, take it carefully, and looking forward to a nice day on the road. Look, and this is our second day on our trip, and everything is just going perfectly.
Despite all the trucks and roadworks, we reached Gariep Dam with lots of time to spare to set up camp for the night.
We are at the Gariep Dam, and we've got this beautiful campsite right here. Elmarie's there behind me looking at it through binoculars, looking at some birds, and there's some yachts in the distance. And yeah, what a beautiful sight we've got right here. And here's the bush all rigged out for the night, and we're about to light our braai fire and enjoy this beautiful evening on the Gariep Dam. Here we are, we're about 800 kilometers away from home.
In 2 days.
In 2 days. And we're on this epic trip headed for Kruger. What do you think? How's it going?
It's overwhelmingly amazing, sweetheart. I mean, I'm just so proud of the group, Shay. I never thought that we could get this far, and it's so comfortable to sleep in him. The journey itself is comfortable. I like the fact that we're not rushed. we don't even see 100 kilometers per hour.
And when you started, did you ever visualize that we would be at Crook's Corner?
I still can't believe that, sweetie. We have to get there for me to really, really, really believe that.
So now, 35 years later, how do you feel about going back to the Kruger? Your mom and dad were alive back then. It was a whole different thing. And now you're going back there. How do you feel about it?
Sweetie, I need a box of tissues at Crocodile Bridge Gate. That's all I know.
Ermie, on our way back now, what are you going to want to say? This is what this meant to me.
Sure, sweetie, that's a big question that deserves a big answer, which I don't have at the moment. Ask me again a little bit later. It's honestly, I think, too big for me. Never in my life have I ever been on a trip for 40-something days.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever.
I understand that. I've never been on a trip this long either.
And then with the love of my life.
And I've never slept in the Kruger. I've been to the Kruger. I've been in as a day visitor, but I've never actually slept in it, let alone spend 5 weeks there, which is what we're planning to do.
As the sun rose over the dam the next morning, we were back on the road, this time heading for Golden Gate Highlands National Park for a 2-night stay.
About 30 years ago, when I was working for the SABC and living in Cape Town, I used to come here to Tom's place on my way to Johannesburg and on my way back. And 30 years ago, Robin and Mark, my 2 children, were tiny. Perhaps I even started doing that before they were born. And now to come back here after 30 years and to be with Elmarie, and here behind me now is the Butch 4x4, and Elmarie and I are on this epic journey going to Kruger Park. It seems surreal, really, and it almost feels as if I've lived a couple of lives. Life back then in television was challenging, it was exciting. My 2 children were tiny then, and now I'm 70, still smiling, still doing fun stuff, thankfully with Elmarie, and now we're on this epic journey, and it just is quite a surreal realization that life goes on. Life is fleeting, and we ought to cherish every moment we have. We should embrace it, and we should live our lives. And there's Elmarie blowing me kisses, and there's one back for you, sweetie. We are living the life, and we're having great fun. This is the road approaching Golden Gate National Park, and in the distance you can see the massive sandstone cliffs, and I believe that the one you can see in the picture now is part of the gate which forms the Golden Gate into this amazing geological feature. And here's the gate coming up, the actual physical park gate, and there's the Golden Gate in the distance as well. So welcome to Golden Gate.
It's been many years since I've last been here, so To me, it almost feels like I'm here for the first time.
Some of these sandstone cliffs are very ominous and overpowering almost.
It's larger than life.
Yes, some of them are absolutely vertical. Like for instance these, we'll have to take some
There's
shots.
the main building.
Yeah,
Sure.
we'll have to take some shots of this tomorrow.
Can we quickly
Yeah,
turn
just
it around?
turn it. In the distance there you can see some almost vertical cliffs. That is an amazing shot of a sandstone cliff. I never realized, or I can't remember that far back. I must have seen it once, but seeing this now is absolutely spectacular. What do you think, sweetheart?
Super impressive. It's really larger than life. It's absolutely
Yeah,
a must see.
and look at the beautiful blue sky.
The enchantment of our surroundings, the beauty of the ravines and the prominent sandstone peaks created a perfect environment for our brief 2-day visit. As the light faded though, so did the night temperatures, which made getting up in the mornings a real challenge. We were soon on our way to Clarens in search of a good cup of coffee.
The most popular shops are around this big square in the middle of town. There are lots of restaurants, coffee shops. You can buy craft beer here, all kinds of clothing, beautiful. And the ambiance is really very villagey, very unique. What do you think, sweetie?
Lovely, lovely, lovely. You can spend a whole day here and then you still wouldn't have seen everything.
We've just had a really nice cup of coffee at Highland Coffee in Clarens.
Super duper.
Yes, they make their own coffee, and it was really delicious and worth a stop. And also very proud to say I've now been to Clarens, and it's the first time I've ever been there, first time I've stopped there. So
Sorry, I just need to say potholes.
Potholes.
40 kilometers per hour. We've not had a single pothole on the road.
Okay,
So
but
let's not hit it now.
No, I won't. I won't. But I wanted to ask you what you thought of Clarens.
Oh, it is lovely. Picturesque, quaint, quirky, cute, vibey, arty. You're the perfect romantic getaway spot, I think. We were excited to be leaving Golden Gate in Clarens to continue our journey towards Kruger. With just 2 more sleeps ahead, we're on our way to Hein's Farm Resort outside Ermelo.
From the Golden Gate, Golden Gate National Park,
Funny.
to Hein's
Funny
farm resort in Mpumalanga. We now are surrounded by sheep and horses, I think, and goats and all kinds of things. So,
And they're all looking at us like we should be giving them something.
yeah, they're looking at us like we ought to be feeding them. But anyway, so here we are.
We're going to take you on a stroll.
Yes, just outside of Ermelo, and already rigged and happy for a nice evening ahead. I saw this little calf being born last night just before dark, and it was trying to stand up, and now this morning there it is running around its mommy. And what an unbelievable experience just to see Mother Nature and how the mom licked it and encouraged it to stand up. And yeah, this morning it's running around. Beautiful.
We were quite pumped up at the idea of getting to Barbeton, which would be our last stop before Kruger. Our cute little campsite at Bushwhacked under the stars was waiting for us.
The final pack before Kruger. Sunset.
Yeah, we just need to show everybody.
You've seen the sunset.
Yeah, I've been keeping my eye on it.
This beautiful place we're at now is called Bushwhacked and underneath the stars. Is that correct?
Under the stars.
Under the stars, yeah. And we've got this quite amazing campsite. It's elevated halfway up this terraced mountain. It is beautifully quiet. We've seen some spectacular birds here in the last few minutes. So,
And once again, we've got chickens.
and we've got chickens here. So, what do you think of this place, sweetheart?
Oh, yeah, sweetheart, nothing, no photo or image or anything that I saw on the website could have prepared me for this, what we have here. It is such a nice precursor to entering Kruger tomorrow.
Tomorrow, our last leg of our journey to the Kruger Park starts very early tomorrow morning.
When Elmarie wakes up
Yeah, when Elmarie wakes up.
and starts crying.
Yes, so we are only about 80
And a
kilometers,
little bit further, I think 120 or something.
120 k's to go until we reach Crocodile Bridge. And so that's what awaits us tomorrow. Well, here we are crossing the Crocodile River. We've come 2,138 kilometers from our home in the winelands of Cape Town. And it's taken us 6 days to get here. And what an amazing thing to actually see the Crocodile River. Here we are.
Hippo.
A hippo, yeah, there's a hippo right in the water. So, sweetheart, your impressions, what are you thinking?
It's been 35 years.
35 years. Elmarie used to come here with her parents when she was a child for about 20 years in a row. And now she hasn't been back here for 35 years. So coming back now, after all this time, is a major pilgrimage for her. Her dad's ashes are also in the park here, and we're going to visit that place too within a day or two. So how you feel about being back here, sweetheart?
I can't talk right now, but I'll write something.
I understand. Elmarie has been very emotional about this moment for many, many days. And I can well understand it. And here we are approaching the gate. We crossed the river and now we are in the queue and the gate is just ahead. It has taken us about 6 months of planning all kinds of modifications on the vehicle to have food and fridges and batteries and who knows what to be functional on the vehicle here to get us here. And now it's been 6 days of driving and now here we are at Crocodile Bridge.
Thank you for watching this episode. Our journey through Kruger Park to Crook's Corner continues in the following episodes. Please like and subscribe to stay informed. Polar Steps has a daily record of our entire trip. Download the app and follow us on Footloose-in-Africa, Epic Kruger 2024. All our links and info are on our website foreverfree.co.za. You can also follow us directly on Facebook, Instagram, X or email. All the links are posted below. See you in the next episode or online. We love you. Keith and Elmarie.